this gift, then I'll use it for everyone's benefit.
Very cool.
Sounds good.
Oh god, there's a lot. Actually, there's not that much going on there. This is really cool though. I always thought that Lilina could have been a legendary hero. People seem to think that she was too secondary. I don't know. But yeah, this is really cool. Oh, she has like an AoE special. This is really cool. And she's a fire elemental, okay. Her art looks really good too. Hello, Pip. Fire Emblem is correct. So Claude, Dimitri, and Edelgard did all come back, but not joined by Byleth, but it's actually Lilina. Fooled you. Yeah, I was kind of thinking it'd be Byleth too. But, to my credit, I did always think that Lilina could get a legendary, along with like Sita and Soth and all them. I don't see why not. We've gotten legendary alts for like Tiki before, and like Ryoma, so it doesn't always have to be Lord characters. But yeah, this is really cool. I like her art a lot. She is a Cavalry Red Tome. I think this is the first Cavalry Tome we've gotten as a legendary. It's also the first red legendary we've got that isn't like a sword. Because you figure usually, right, if they're going to do a red legendary, they would do one of the many sword characters across the series. But this time we got Lilina. I was secretly hoping that legendary Lilina would have like Armads somehow. Dual wielding 4 Blaze and Armads. Oh well. Alright. Studied 4 Blaze. Accelerate special trigger at the start of turn 1. Grant special cooldown count -1 to unit at start of combat if unit's HP greater than 25. Grants attack res +6 during combat. And disables units and foes skills that change attack priority. Interesting. I was gonna say it's straightforward, but then they also tacked on this this hardy bearing effect. So she gets accelerate special trigger, which brings this 2 down to a 1. Gifted magic. Before combat, this unit initiates. Foes in an area near target take damage equal to 0.8. So it's weaker than like the other AoE specials, but it activates really frequently. The cooldown on it is a little weird, because it's hardy bearing with a slaying effect. Yeah, that's correct. I just think the cooldown's a little weird because, like, unless you give her special spiral, which I don't think she can use, like, I don't know. She can only activate it once every other combat. Like, she can do it at the start of a map, no problem, because she gets this effect on turn 1 that basically just makes it ready to go. But then she activates it, and oh well, actually, okay, I forgot. The cooldown actually would go down during that next fight. Okay, I got mistaken. Cav units can't use special spiral. Yeah, I mean unless she kills during that combat where she activates the special. I don't know. The way I'm thinking about it is like it has a low cooldown, but I'm not sure you could even activate it that frequently. Anyway. Obviously it's still good. And hardy bearing effects are always going to be useful. Attack res solo, sabotage red, pulse smoke. Weirdly straightforward base kit. I like it, honestly. It's easy to digest. There's not that much going on here. Oh, we can see her stats. Okay, that's about what I expected. No speed, no defense. I'm honestly kind of surprised. I thought she would have had a little more speed. But yeah, she's literally just attack and res, which is just kind of funny. She has 14 might on her weapon. Her base attack is 42, which is quite a bit, and her base res is 40. pretty cool. She's pretty straightforward, so I don't have that much to say. As always, as long as it's not Micaiah, I'm good. I can continue saving orbs. And yeah, that's what we're gonna move on to next. Red looks really good. You've got Lilina and Reagan and Plumeria, all very good units. Ironically, Lilina may be the worst character on Red. Not because she's bad, but more so just because Plumeria and Reagan are both very useful. We've also got, let's see, on blue, we got Dimitri, Gotri, and Peony. That's not bad. You can always use more Peony merges. I'm finding that, like, it's literally impossible to score well in AR without a bunch of mythic merges, which is very tragic. More Peony merges would be nice. On gray, we've got Celica, and Jill, and Edelgard. It's obviously very good. Gray has Duma, Bram, and Claude, and that's it. Yeah, so last year we got tickets for that Legendary Hero banner. So hopefully we get tickets this time too. That would be nice. I personally think I'm going to use my tickets on red. But I haven't thought about it too much, honestly. Let's see. Blue could also be good for me, honestly, because I could get Peony, which is obviously useful. I could get Gotri, which is just nice because that's a Telis unit I don't have. And Dimitri, on his own, is very good, but then also he has attack defense unity. So yeah, blue is pretty good. Don't sleep on blue. Oh, I missed something, kind of. Okay. So yeah, the thing with AoE specials is that, like, you'll see that in AR, Ophelia's with AoE specials almost always run Hardy Bearing because the way it works is if you inflict too much damage before combat, then the opponent will just activate Vantage immediately before you can even hit them. So that's why it's kind of important to have Hardy Bearing on her perf weapon. I see what they were going for there. Very interesting. Otherwise, people might not even want to run Studied Foreblaze. And yeah, running into her on AR defense is going to be a pain in the ass because you can't Vantage her at all. I'm just reading some hot takes on this. See if I forgot anything. Lifting commentary from other people. I'm just happy that Lilina got a legendary at all, because she's pretty cool. In Binding Blade, when we played that on the stream, I gave her the boots because I have a large brain. She was my first boots recipient. This is from the subreddit. So these red units that are running on this banner, Plumeria, Reagan, and Lilina, they're not going to run for a while, it looks like. We may never get another red legendary, like a new red legendary or mythic ever again, because the calendar is too full. I think in that case, the next legendary will be blue. Or next mythic will be blue. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't give her a new A slot just to make her a little more interesting. I've been waiting to see if they would do, like form, like tier 4 form skills, you know? The form skills are the one where it's like, grants attack and speed or whatever equal to number of allies in 2 spaces times 2. I was curious if they would do like attack res form 4 or something like that. I feel like that'd be more fitting than attack res solo, but whatever. With Legendary Lilina, that means Soth could get a legendary alt. I agree. I'm looking forward to Legendary Soth one day happening. Hopefully he doesn't happen before Micaiah, because that'd be weird, but you never know. Okay, when are we scheduled to get the next Legendary? February, and we don't know what the deal is with February, because this is obviously not correct. I think my guess for what they were doing here was just that, like, they were going to take 4 of these guys and put them onto, like, a Weapon Refined banner. That was my guess. And so I'd say probably, like, Fjorm and Ephraim and Gunthra and Grima. So in that case, the next legendary could be blue. Welp, that's it from me. I really don't have that much to say about this one. Like I said, very cool that Lilina got a legendary. Alright, well, that'll do it, I think. Thank you for tuning into this short, low energy stream. I'm sorry I couldn't provide more commentary. Lilina is pretty straightforward. And although I am happy to see her, I don't think I'm going to pull for her. I lost 180 orbs on the Christmas banner, so I have to keep saving. If you're watching on YouTube, you can go follow on Twitch. That's where I stream the live reactions to these. And that's it. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out.